Accessibility in policy documentation is essential for ensuring that all employees can understand and follow company guidelines. Accessibility means creating clear, concise, and usable documents for everyone, including those with disabilities. This includes considerations for visual, auditory, cognitive, and physical impairments. The aim is to ensure every employee can access and comprehend the policies regardless of ability. Creating accessible documents begins with using plain language. Avoid jargon and complex sentences. Use straightforward vocabulary that can be easily understood by all employees. This approach benefits those with cognitive impairments and makes the documents more user-friendly for everyone. Visual accessibility involves using a clear and readable font, sufficient contrast between text and background, and proper formatting. Documents should be formatted to be read by screen readers, which assist visually impaired individuals. This means appropriately using headings, bullet points, and other structural elements so the content can be easily navigated. Auditory accessibility may seem less relevant in written documents, but it becomes important when screen readers read these documents aloud. Ensuring that text is simple and logically ordered aids in this process. Including alternative text for images and ensuring that any multimedia content has captions or transcripts is also important. Structure and clarity are key to cognitive accessibility. Break down information into manageable sections. Use clear headings and subheadings to guide the reader. Keep sections brief and to the point to avoid information overload. Consistent use of terminology throughout the document helps avoid confusion. Physical accessibility concerns individuals with difficulty using traditional input devices like keyboards or mice. Ensure that digital documents are compatible with various assistive technologies. This includes making documents navigable by keyboard alone and ensuring compatibility with speech recognition software. An often overlooked aspect is the cultural and linguistic diversity of the workforce. If necessary, ensure that documents are available in multiple languages. Be mindful of cultural differences that may affect how policies are understood and implemented. Regular reviews and updates of policy documents are necessary to maintain accessibility. As technology and best practices develop, so should the documents. Encourage employee feedback to identify areas that need improvement. This iterative process helps keep the documentation relevant and accessible to all. Training for those who create and update policy documents is also vital. They should be educated on accessibility principles and the workforce's specific needs. This training ensures that new documents are created with accessibility in mind from the outset. Integrating accessibility into policy documentation is a matter of compliance and fostering an inclusive workplace. When employees can easily access and understand company policies, they are more able to perform their roles effectively, and this inclusivity improves overall job satisfaction and productivity. Implementing accessibility measures can be costly. The benefits far outweigh the initial investment. Accessible documents reduce the need for individual accommodations and support, leading to long-term savings. They also demonstrate the company's commitment to inclusivity and equal opportunity. Accessible policy documentation removes barriers and ensures that every employee, regardless of their abilities, has equal access to the information they need to succeed. By prioritizing accessibility, companies can create a more inclusive, productive, and satisfied workforce. By integrating these principles, managers can ensure their policy documentation serves all employees effectively. Accessibility is not an additional feature, but a fundamental aspect of effective communication. Emphasizing accessibility in policy documentation reflects a company's dedication to inclusivity and fairness. This dedication benefits the employees and reinforces the company's reputation as a considerate and forward-thinking employer.